Robert, what's the deal, my guy, man? How you feeling, man? Hot Facts is my guy. Robert, what's up? Listen, my guy in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
That car going. Look, Hot Facts with Robert Reese on YouTube. I got a buddy, RC Freak, Nitro Freak. He builds them, he does them. All this stuff right here. I want to see you let this thing go so I can see how fast it goes, and I want to ask you about your car and everything else.
You know, I got a GPS monitor I put on it, but I can't put it on because I got to bring something to mount it on there.
Oh, you got a GPS monitor too? Man, and this one's electric?
Yeah, that's what does all my speed and stuff.
Oh, your speed and everything. How fast does it go just off the top that you can just estimate or guesstimate?
Right now, it's running off like what you call a 3S, maybe 50 miles an hour.
50 miles an hour? Okay, can we see it going up and see this thing do a little something? Wait. Now I know at the fairgrounds they have those races there. Do you ever take this vehicle there?
No, I used to more because I'm too old and I don't want to get out there and get in them guys' way. I used to race actually at a track in Riverside years ago.
Okay. And did you name this one or?
No, it's just like it is.
Typhoon. I'm gonna just call it Typhoon. Now, how long have you had this one?
Oh, maybe 6 or 7 months.
Okay. And obviously, it's all street and it's getting this thing up in there. Suspension looks good and everything. How often you letting them go? Letting them ride, you know, just getting them loose.
Now and then when I can, especially now as I'm trying to just put new bearings in there and did a lot of maintenance, so I'm just driving it to see. How it
does for you right now.
Yeah.
Well, let me see you do something one more time right there. This thing is nice.
And I can say that's it runs a 6S. Actually, that's 6 sails, but I didn't put it in there this time because I didn't feel like charging the batteries. I came to get me something to eat for breakfast.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run it right quick a few times and put it up and go fix me some breakfast. And getting kind of hot. They don't like the heat, especially the batteries.
Right. And right now we know the heat is getting real tough right now. So yeah, it's a little cool right now. You got some shade, let it go up, get something to eat, and then you get your thing in, and then go back to the lab with it, right?
Right.
That's exactly how it goes. Well, man, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Do you have a social media or a YouTube or anything on where you showcase these?
No, I'm a low profile guy. I don't like a lot of nothing really.
Right.
You're doing it now, right?
Well, you don't have a social media thing, so ain't nobody gonna know where you at, but they just know this thing look cool. That's all they need to know is this thing is cool, and this is something that no matter if you're a young boy, you grow all the way up. Building cars, the model cars and everything, it will never leave away from us.
I tell people, this is just like a real car. You got transmissions, you got shocks with real oil in them, and you got to change tires, springs. Depends on where you race it. So I don't really race it. I just run it every now and for speed. Then I take it to the park, change tires with it on it, and then I just run it wild in the grass.
All right.
And that way you can't really hurt it unless you do a barrel roll.
Right. So people, that means that if you can't take care of your car, you probably shouldn't get this as something you want to experiment with.
Well, what my thing is, people, I'm a guy, I like to just tell it like it is. I be at the hobby shop, guys be in wreck their car, and I tell them like it is. If you want to go fast, you got to learn how to drive fast.
Woo! You do. Look, I was going up right here where Elder is. A Lotus crashed going on that turn, which means that he was at the stoplight and thought he could control that power going on that turn, and he crashed right into that first turn there, took the whole sign down and everything.
You know, there's only one professional driver, and you know who that is? That don't never crash, don't never get killed. You know who that is?
Give me that name.
The Lord.
Ooh! They don't want him on NASCAR and Formula One.
Get out there on motorcycles, fast cars, and drive them. People get paid for that, doing that for 25, 30 years. Drive out there and wreck and kill themselves. And they're professional. That's what they do for a living. So you just can't get out there and think. I had a motorcycle out. I built it as a Kawasaki a long time ago. A 900 is one of the fastest bikes on the street. I get out there, just build it, call myself gonna do a wheelie. Taught me a lesson.
Taught you a lesson.
Yeah. You don't have cars. I mean, that's what they built for, to do things, but you built to control them to a certain
Right. It's kind of like the NASA whenever they send them out there and they like, well, we did everything. We don't know how the canisters exploded. There's some you don't have full control over everything, and that other aspect is what you're talking about. The person that don't crash and everything is God.
I know the percentages, I don't know the gray area, but like I say, that actor got killed with his buddy in that fast car, one of the brothers.
Oh, yes. No, I heard about that. And
many years ago.
Yeah,
he was a professional driver in a Lotus or something like one of them.
Yeah.
$300,000, $400,000 car, wrecked it. I mean, that's his job that he used to do.
Yeah, but they think that whenever you do these things, these people think that just like the guy and that team that tried to go all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, and they was in that thing and it just exploded. It just imploded. The people with the most money that do these things think that they are invincible, and that is something that we are not. And you know,
they crazy. They ain't invincible. They crazy.
They crazy.
They think they ain't never gonna make a mistake. But I gotta run. I got my bacon in the car. I just jumped out to do this right quick.
Hot facts.